You're welcome to this section of this video. In today's video, we are going to be tackling book blocking. That's from Amazon. Probably you must have gotten your book blocked, and one of the reasons could be disappointing customer experience or misleading customers. You understand? One among these two. So I'm going to be showing you what you can do. Now, the first thing you need to note is that most times those messages you receive, robots actually do the work most times, and then sometimes it could actually be from your end. So, in order for you to have the full confidence that you are not the one at fault or you actually followed everything, we are going to start. Now, we are going to first of all look into your book title and the edition. What are we going to do now? The first thing you're going to do is click on the description of this video. I'm going to be dropping this Amazon book publishing policy there, the link, so that you click on it and it will bring you to this page. Now you can see here we have book title and edition. So I'm going to click on the learn more. Now, I want you to know that this aspect of this book blocking part and you reading Amazon policy, it can be very boring. Like, yes, it can be very boring. It's just like reading manual when you buy item, you don't actually read it. It can be that boring. Now, I want you to pay attention to things that could be in your title and Amazon doesn't want it or Amazon frowns at it. They don't want you to add it to your book title. Now, I'm going to let me increase my screen. All right, now look at it. They said title best practice. Ensure your title exactly as it reads on the cover of your book. The title field will show your book title on the book details page in the Amazon website. Ensure your title is exactly the same for your paperback, hardcover, and ebook version. And this is how they are linked together on a single detailed page. I think there was a time a student asked me if she can use her book title on her paperback and then probably use the subtitle on her Kindle, and it was actually not making sense to me. But I think by reading this now, I see why she asked. Please use like the question. If you're using a title is title, subtitle is subtitle. Let's put it that way. Now they said don't add anything from the following list of prohibited items. Now, please, I want you to see it. Repeating generic keywords. Now, if you feel you don't know what generic keywords are, you can as well come to ChatGPT and ask it. Now, can you see examples of generic keywords? Shoes, fitness, travel, technology, food, health, music, books, education, business. Generic keyword can help drive a large amount of traffic to your website. So now back to this, and these are the generic keywords you can see here: journal, gifts, books. From here we saw books. Can you see it? So if you feel you don't know what generic keywords are, you can ask ChatGPT to list more for you. ChatGPT is your friend. You can use the free version, you can use the paid version. So these are generic keywords. Now, if you know that you have generic keywords in your book title, you should remove it. That's it. They frown at it now. And I want you to note something, that you might publish a book today and it will go live. And probably if you attempt to try such book tomorrow, it might not even work, even if it's in series. Reason being that Amazon updates their policy all the time. Yes. Now they said unauthorized reference to other book title. I think I've talked about this one. If you're my student, I've always said it. You should not, don't even reference any book title, don't reference any author, just leave them the way they are. Like the Amazon policy is becoming too much. Just leave it. Work with your book, face your book alone. Now, unauthorized reference to a trademarked term. Now, let me show you something. I know that I have taught you, if you are my KDP student, I know I must have taught you how to search for trademark, yes, for your book and all of that. So now these are the um good. Now, trademark terms. I know as my student, I've shown you how to check for trademark on a book. That's if you're working with Evergreen or you're trying to model, whatever you're trying to do. And you know, things like these are big companies. We know them, Coca-Cola, Nike, Google, and all of that. These ones, if you dare put it in your book, kiss your account goodbye. We already know that. But aside these ones, please always check trademark for your book. Always check for trademark on your book, please. It's very important so that you actually know, because most times you have issues with all this and you don't know. You send Amazon a mail, instead of them to now check it, they will now come and terminate your account. If you have experienced this, it's because they finally went through your work and discovered that, in fact, you even made them to go further. Now, reference to a sale rank, e.g., bestseller. This one is a normal thing. Even from before Amazon brought in their rules, we've advised people, do not put bestseller, best selling. Don't put it. Now, reference to advertisement or promotion, like you have anything free on your title. So now, let's say for example, you are giving a free gift. Let me bring this one. If you are putting up a free gift in your book, that free, you have to remove it. Most times we use bonus, you know, you have to look for something and put there. Amazon frowns at it now. That is the latest. That's what I'm even seeing this one now. Now, punctuations, look at it. They have given you an example. You can as well Google the remaining. Now, using only unknown um words, look at it. Blank, none, null, not applicable, and then HTML tags. Now, this is it about their title. So please, you should check your title properly and know what is missing and what is not supposed to be there so that you can fix it. Now back to subtitles. Subtitles are optional. Yes, it is optional on Amazon, but we use that medium to also embed keywords in our book, right? Now, we also use our subtitles. Sometimes your titles may sound or look ambiguous. Your subtitle helps to break it down. Now, their subtitle is a secondary title that contains additional information about the content of your book. Perhaps blah 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 and all of that. Example, we know what a subtitle is. So let's see what they have to say here. Now let's talk about this edition. They said an edition is a particular version of your book. The edition number tells reader whether the book is an original version or an updated version. Books that change frequently or go through annual updates, such as textbooks, need to have edition numbers. If this is the first time you have published this book and you anticipate future editions, enter the numeral 1. If the book was previously blah blah blah, let me read through all this. Each time you make is now, aside these their editions, let me say something again. You know, this season when you are trying to publish a book, and probably, let's say now we are in the third quarter of the year, and probably within the fourth quarter of the year you want to start writing books against 2025, and you publish it on Amazon this year being 2024, and you put 2025 on the title, you are simply telling Amazon they should block your book. Yes, It's a very serious thing. Now, I know that we always do that because we are trying to make everything look fresh. Do you understand? So that is it about book title. I will go to the next page to show we are done with that of book title. So if, for example, let me use a title of a book like Weight Watcher Diet Cookbook 2024. We're in 2024, and probably you want to write an edition of that book against 2025. You're publishing it this year and it is not on pre-order. Yes, it is not on pre-order. So if that book is not on pre-order and you put bo- um cookbook Weight Watcher Diet Cookbook 2025, you are simply looking for Amazon's trouble. That is it. So I just had to break down this edition for you so that you understand better, because that's actually what we do. So that is it. Now back to your book description. Now the second one is your book description. Yes, your book description. You might tell yourself that your book description actually doesn't have a problem. It can never be the reason, but we are actually going to read through Amazon book description policy. Now, I said that if you are done going through this video and you feel or you have the confidence in you that there is nothing wrong with your book, you follow their guidelines completely, you can send Amazon a mail. If you know you did not, don't try it. If you try it, Amazon will use that opportunity and terminate your account. For those of you that have tried it, you know what I'm if you, okay. So let me come here, and I want to tell you, as a publisher on Amazon, you should not get tired of reading Amazon policy. As for their policy, you read it because you don't own it. As it is like this, Amazon actually own your earning. They can wake up one day and close your account. So it's just better you follow their policy so that you don't lose money. It can be very annoying to work on a book and you took your time to do everything, the book got blocked. Now back to book description. This is what Amazon have to tell us how to write your book description. It should be simple, compelling, and professional. Now, simple means describe the main plot, the theme, or the idea only. Avoid details that may overwhelm or confuse readers who are only taking a second chance or to decide whether to find out more books or not. Now, also keep your language short and simple. Aim for 150 word paragraph with sentences that are easy to scan. Compelling, avoid overwhelming and confusing details. Avoid overwhelming and confusing details will help make your description compelling. But also consider how to grab readers' attention. For example, write a first sentence that draws them. This sentence may be a reader first impression, so make it special. Also set expectation by showing what genre your book belongs to. Professional, again, this may be your reader's first impression, so make sure your book description is polished, no misspellings or grammatical errors. It may be hard to edit a text you've looked at several times, so show it to others to get a fresh set of eyes. Now, that is not, I just wanted you to read this. I just wanted us to read it together. Now, we know how to update book description, but I want you to pay attention. I'm just going to scroll down and show you what they do not want your book, in their in your book description. Now, this is book description restrictions. They say we cannot accept any of the following information in the description. One, pornography. They will not accept anything of such. In fact, most times when you're publishing your book, you see they ask you if it has anything relating to sex, blah blah blah. You should tick yes or no. Now, phone number, physical mail addresses, your email, or a website URL will not be taken from your book description. I think another place you can put that your email address, if you even want to put it, should be after your copyright there is a space in between. For those of you that buy professional books, you see before disclaimer, you can put those things there. Now, review quotes or testimonials. Don't quote anybody. Yes, don't quote anybody in your book description. Don't drop review in your book description. This person used my this person used it. Don't try it. Testimonials, they don't want it. They are against it right now. Advertisement or watermark on image, video, or professional promotional materials, they don't want it. Time sens time sensitive information, for example, date of promotional tour, seminars, or lectures, they don't want it. Availability, price, alternative ordering, for example, link to other websites. Probably you might tell them other places where it is available. Your book is also available on Kobo if you publish it on Amazon. They don't want it. Now, spoiler information for books, videos, or DVD. Unicorn emojis, in fact unicode emojis. Let's just put it this way: avoid emojis in your book description. Just go straight to the point. Like, anywhere you need to put full stop, put full stop. If you're the one writing it and your book description is funny to you or is interesting or it made you smile, don't put that smiley emoji. As it is in your mind, don't put it. Any keyword or book tag phrases, let's start from here. Oh yeah. Can you list out some me? I've told you that ChatGPT can be your friend, internet can be your friend, anything can be your friend. Now, this is what they mean: young, children book, non-fiction, biography, memo, fantasy. Look at it. So from this last word, they said any keyword or book tag phrases. You know those book tags, how you add them to your books with sense. Okay, you don't understand. Let me explain. Biography of Elon Musk. That biography is a book tag. That is what I'm trying to say. I think I just said this biography of Elon Musk because I just remembered a student of mine, his book, or is it his account, got terminated because of that. I think it's a perfect example. So that is it. This is it about the book description. So please, I'll beg you to go through it. In fact, any day you want to publish your book, before you do that, first of all, okay, let me help you and show you how you can as well work on your book description in case you feel that probably there's a mistake and you don't know how to correct it, or you don't have confidence in your book description. Now, if you are my KDP student, I already showed you how a prompt to use to get your book description super perfect, right? Now, this is what we are going to do. I'm going to copy this from here. How to write a book description. I'm going to copy it. I'll copy this. Let me see if I can paste all on ChatGPT. So I will come to this. There's a book I once worked on. So let me just use it as an example. Don't stress yourself, it's not on Amazon. Okay, so I'm going to type hi here. Now, the purpose of typing hi is because you are just trying to be nice. It's a robot, yes, but you're just trying to be nice. So you type it hi, and I'm going to send that. Hello, I need you to examine this Amazon book description. I will be directing you on what to do next. On what to do next. Please, in case my voice is not audible, seriously, I'm trying, but the saliva in my throat or is in my mouth is drying up quickly. So after typing this, I will send. Okay, I didn't write it where it's supposed to be Amazon book description policy. So let me edit it back. Amazon book description policy, because you have to put that policy so that's good. I will send. So I'm going to paste all those words I copied. I just pray that it will go. Because sometimes ChatGPT will tell you it's too much, you should reduce. But let's see if it will go. Okay, so it's typing. Say thank you for providing this Amazon description. Now these are the key points from Amazon book description policy. Keep it simple, focus on the main plot, blah blah blah. Make it compelling, attention grabbing, set expectations. Now, sorry, I dropped it under a book. I dropped this keyword under the book I was generating using ChatGPT, so that ChatGPT will use it and will follow that prompt and generate me a good book description. But that is not it. I'm not done yet. Let's see. Now let's start crafting a description based on these guidelines. Here is the draft. Dive into digital, blah blah blah. How to sell like crazy in the world, blah blah blah. Why this book? Okay, now it has given me a book description. I don't forget, I was working on this book and I just dropped it on that. I continued from where I stopped. Now, for those of you that you did not use ChatGPT to work on your book, now you will come to new chat from ChatGPT. Look at it, new chat. It has given me book description. Yeah. So what's the next thing you do? You take it to plagiarism checker. You check for plagiarism to be sure that it is 100% unique. If it's not, you paraphrase and come back and check for plagiarism. Now when you click on new chat, you see this, what is it called? I don't even know what this place. Good, can you see it? You will see that. So what are you going to do is you are going to click on it. If you have your book from your phone, your laptop, wherever it is, you upload it to this place. When you upload it, you can now ask ChatGPT. When you have dropped that prompt first, you upload your book and ask ChatGPT to use the prompt above to give you a good book description that will not violate Amazon policy and all that, and it will give it to you. Now, this is how you get your book description perfectly without having issues with Amazon. Now, we are done with book description. Let's come to the last one. Okay, the next one is your keywords, but I think I'm going to shift this keyword to probably another video. So let's come to book category. For Amazon to make all this available, they are simply telling you that one of them can actually be the reason why your book was blocked. Now, your KDP category, putting your book in a wrong category can be another reason why your book got blocked on Amazon. So let's scroll. Tips for choosing category. Choose accurate categories. Are you seeing it? Add fewer categories. I think Amazon only allow 3 now. Focus on subcategories. Select eligible categories. Give your category time to perform. Now, these are restricted categories. Look at it. Restricted categories. These categories are assigned automatically in Kindle Store and can't be added or modified. Kindle singles, Kindle short reads. And that is it. So, what I'm trying to say now is that putting your book in the wrong description, in the wrong category, can actually be a reason why your book was blocked. Yes, I'm being serious about it. Now, some of you like to confuse, you like to confuse your customers. So that one is what we call misleading customers experience or buying experience. They will go to, let's say for example, I think I've once seen something like that. I was trying to work on a book, and the book is on health, fitness and dieting. I don't know how I ended up seeing that book in um what niche did I see the book? I was asking myself how the category actually, what is the connection? It was not making sense to me how they were connecting, and I was confused. That's another thing. You have to be careful, because most times, yes, you want, probably if someone should enter cookbook, the person should find your book, the person should enter, and then your book is actually not even, it has nothing to do with cookbook, it has no business with cookbook, but is in the cookbook category. Why? What is it doing there? Let's say for example your work, I'm trying to remember where I saw that book, but it was on health, fitness and dieting. And when I went to cookbook, I saw the book there. I tried to understand what it was doing, the link. It was not on cookbook I saw that book. So please, if your book, the category that you want to put your book, let it be that it have something in your book. It has, they have relationship, it is related. It is very, very important. And lastly, I'm going to add this one myself. Your book cover. Please, I want to beg you. You know, a lot of book covers have been used on Amazon. And you know that one. Now, because you're trying to be unique, you are using AI generated book covers. You are looking for Amazon trouble. Yes, using AI generated book covers, or you copy out the AI image and tell your graphics designer to help you create something like this. Yes, I know. I know you have done it. Don't worry, we are together. Amazon frowns at it. So please, I want to beg you, if you are creating your design, if you need to even start creating it from scratch instead of even using templates, please do. If you have a good graphic designer, you pay them. Like this book, this Amazon KDP thing you see is an investment, so it's worth every penny you spend. This is it about this video. As I said, I will have a part 2 of this video, but that will be next time. All right, thank you.